Holy boys, EA surprised us on this Tuesday with great stuff. I can't wait to break it all down. I can't wait to show you everything, but fantasy cards. A free Steve Yzerman, exchanging old fantasy cards in to actually get something good out of them that didn't make anything happen. A great Easton Cowan, a jersey pack in the store, 2 packs in the store, Icon, and X Factor if you're looking for it. What else can they bring us? What else can they give us? A free Steve Yzerman fantasy cards. Let's get into it, guys. If you do like it, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that sub button and notification bell down below so you don't miss anything in the future. But let's get into these new cards, the sets, everything that we need to know, and what we got to do to get everything. So let's get into it, guys. I hope you do enjoy it. What do we got here? We got a Steve Yzerman Moments. Great card. I love it. It gives you that old retro flashback, classic NHL 94 look with the little star on the ice, the terrible pixel art. But anyway, 94 Steve Yzerman. Let's see what we got to do. And this is a good set that you don't have to get those pesky cards like they did with the Taylor Hall. Although it was fun and it was different, it made it kind of rough and tough, and it kind of locked it to certain situations. So 75 collectibles to build the 94 Steve Yzerman. And how do we got to get these 74 collectibles? What do we got to do, and how hard is it going to be? So we're going to go over to moments where you're going to see Hut Moments, Steve Yzerman, and you're going to see there 5 moments to do to get them all done. And what are we going to get here? We're going to get 9, 12, 15, 18, 21 for a total of 75 collectibles. And one thing you're going to notice is none of these are on Superstar, guys. They're all on Semi-Pro, Pro, All-Star, All-Star, and All-Star. None of them are on Superstar. Huge improvement, because that's been a big downfall on the moments, is they've been too hard and too unrealistic. But let's see what you got to do now that they've made them easier. So we got 5 points with Steve Yzerman, 2 assists, 1 goal. On Semi-Pro, you got 3-minute periods to do it. And then after that, you have 4 assists, 3 goals, 9 passes with Steve Yzerman, and you got 3 minutes to do that one on Pro. 3-minute period. And then what do we got? We got bottom left corner goals with Steve Yzerman, 4 of them. We've got 2 goals with Steve Yzerman, so if you get the bottom left, you get the 2 goals. Those 2 work hand in hand. And 8 shots with Steve Yzerman on All-Star, 3-minute periods as well. And then we're going to kick it up a notch. We're going to go 15 hits with Steve Yzerman, 2 assists, and top right corner goals with Steve Yzerman, 4 of those, All-Star, 3-minute period. And then after that, you have top left goals with Steve Yzerman. So they made it easier to do, but they're picking specific goals. So top left, block shots with Steve Yzerman, and stick lifts with Steve Yzerman. You got to do that in 2-minute periods on All-Star, but a lot easier. This is a step in the right direction, I think. 5 moments to do it. Go get it done and enjoy a great card. Is he a great card? Let's go look at him. Of course he's a great card. He's Steve Yzerman. 5'10", 180, 95 speed, 99 slap shot power and accuracy, 95 wrist shot power and accuracy with 97 hands, 97 face-off, 95 defensive awareness. But he comes with probably the best stuff you can give him. Born leader, quick draw, elite edges, and off the rush. And then his synergies: sniper forward, getting his shooting better, but all this card is studly, and playmaking forward, and then also defensive boost, checking boost, and dangler boost. This card is a great, fantastic, free card with just a little bit of time, guys. You can get these moments done. They took Superstar away, so it's even easier to get these done. Get out there, get this done, have some fun with it, and enjoy this 94 overall card. Now, in the intro, I also said something about fantasy cards. Well, that's true. Fantasy cards have been brought back to the game, and they did it in a very good way, in my opinion. They didn't just bring back the set so you could do the set if you didn't get somebody. They brought 6 new cards for fantasy into the game. We got Boone Jenner, Brandon Hagel, Frank Vetrano, Pavel Buchnevich, Valerie Nukushkin, and Owen Tippett. Good cards to pick, in my opinion. We can go look at them, and they're set up the same way. Only the regular season counts, plus 1 overall for every goal scored. So if any of these guys score 5 more goals in the regular season, they get to a 99. But even if they don't get to a 99, scoring a couple more goals gets these guys 95, 96, 97. It gets them in a good area, and they're not even that bad to go build. Now, what is not that bad to go build? If you're going to look, it's going to be the same as power-ups. But what you're going to do is you're going to look at the 89s. 89s give you 5 collectibles. So 6 89s get you 30 fantasy collectibles. And then if you scroll down to the 84s, 5 84s get you the last 2 you need to build any of them that you want. You can pick out the individual player you want. For 6 89s and 5 84s, you can get a 94 that could be a 99. It's a very good deal. Or if you just want one of them and you don't care, 28 collectibles gets you a random one. So that's beautiful. All 6 of these could be good. All 6 of them are good. And 6 89s gets you a random one of these 6. But let's say your collection's down a little bit and you can only get half. Well, that's good because you are halfway there. You can get 16 fantasy collectibles out of doing the fantasy hockey objectives. Which, what do we got? We got hip checks. We love the hip checks. So we got hip checks, deflections, so tips, rebounds, rebound shots, shoot the puck low using your left stick to aim the puck, and you'll shoot it off the goalie's pads, pick it up for a rebound goal, and then toe drag shots and one-timer goals. Plus shoulder checks, which aren't too terrible. I haven't played any games, but apparently I have completed shoulder checks. So this got added on to another event. This got added on to the event we're working on. I think it's messed up. It should be separate. It will be separate. I don't think it's supposed to be jammed in. And if you look, I don't think we're supposed to have 2 tutorials here. So something's going on here. It'll be separated. It'll be fixed. You can get 16 fantasy collectibles out of doing those objectives. That only leaves you needing 12 to get the rest of the way to get a random one, which is significantly cheaper. So we got a Steve Yzerman. We got fantasy cards. Like that's a lot for a Tuesday. But then we also got a 93 Easton Cowan, which I personally am going to go check out. I got to check out this card because I might want him. Toronto Maple Leaf theme team. How do I not go get a 93 Easton Cowan if he's a good build? So I like that. Very good card. 34 game point streak with London. I mean, let's have it. And then on top of all of that, inside the fantasy hockey set, where you have the blue fantasy hockey thumbnail, 3 cards. 3 fantasy cards you can turn in to make this 94 random set. So if you go to the auction house, for instance, you'll see you got a lot of cards here, and you're probably going to notice that a lot of them go up in value now. Like you see these buy prices now instead of bids. You could have got these cards. You can still get this one for 125, so that's not terrible. You know, you get a couple at 125. Corey Perry's now 200,000, 119. So now you're at 200 for 2 of them. You get a third one somewhere in there, like a 120. There you go. You're at 360, and you get yourself a 94 overall just by turning in these 3. Or if you have some in your collection now that just haven't performed like you thought they would, you now have a use for them, and you can get a 94 out of them. So that's a nice add for sure on the cards that didn't really perform that well. And then lastly, before we go look at the cards, we're going to land ourselves in the store. And yeah, I know the store's the store. It's okay. What we also got is a double icon player pack if you're looking for icons. If you are, they're really easy and cheap to build right now, so I doubt that you're looking to spend 145,000 coins on 2 icons because you can get them for a lot cheaper than that now. But X Factors at 75,000 coins, you can take a shot at, 220,000 coins, 225,000 coins will get you 3 X Factor players that if you don't get one you want, you can turn it in and try to get another crack at it. And if you're still looking for maybe a Suzuki or a Doughty or a McDavid, you can take a shot this way if you have the coins to take that risk. And then lastly, we have a random jersey pack, which of course I have to open because I don't know, I haven't really looked to see what jerseys are in here, but I want to see. So we got the Philly Stadium jersey, the Rangers Stadium jersey, the Islanders Stadium jersey, the Devils. I like that Islanders one actually. And then we got the Victoria Royals, Carolina. I want the Carolina ones to have the Cooperalls. That's what I want. If these ones were to say, hey, they got the Cooperalls, I'm in. But I don't think they do. The San Jose Sharks one, nice, not terrible. Peterborough Pete's, sold, done. Give me the Pete's one. I'm a huge Pete's fan. I love the black jersey, the dark on dark on dark. Fires me up. Well worth it. Give it to me. I could have bought it for cheaper probably in the auction house, but I mean, we wanted to see, right? We wanted to see. Let's look at this 93 Easton Cowan. 96 shooting, 96 speed, 92 endurance. 96 hands. Who do I take out of the lineup for this card? He is 5'11", but comes with Shrug It Off, Make It Snappy, Elite Edges, and Unstoppable Force. I love Make It Snappy, guys. It's my favorite ability this year, and I'm glad they gave it to him. And his synergies are his synergies. But what does this card actually sell for if he's even out there right now? If he's not out there right now, I'll have to keep an eye on that, see if I can get my hands on him. Buznavich, 6'1", 92 speed, big rig, backhand beauty, snipe, and puck on a string. I mean, it's a 94 overall fantasy card, but here's what it looks like. Haggle, 93 speed, elite edges, no contest, ankle breaker, and snipe. Again, fantastic fantasy card. You're not going to be disappointed with any of these cards, and here's what this one looks like. Valerina Kushkin, Make It Snappy, no contest, elite edges, and unstoppable force, 6'4", 92 speed. This one has potential to be a very, very, very good card. Owen Tippett, 6'1", Make It Snappy, big tipper, quick, close quarters, and puck on a string, 93 speed. Again, any of them are going to be fantastic. Frankie Vetrano. Now, Frankie Vetrano comes with a good speed boost, unstoppable force, tape to tape, close quarters, and gold Shrug It Off at 5'11". Speed boost gets him up to 93 speed, but the speed boost gives him the flexibility where if he only gets 2 or 3 goals and he gets to a 96, 97, maybe that speed boost gets him up to a 99 speed and makes him very relevant. Very good card. And then finishing off, Boone Jenner, 6'2", quick draw, born leader, eclipse, big tipper, face-off build. Centerman build. I love this one. He comes with two-way forward to get him up to face-off and speed boost to get him to a 92 speed. Again, the same thing I just said about Vetrano. Speed boost gives him the flexibility of if he only goes up by 3 or 4 overall, 2, 3, 4 overall, he gets 1 speed boost, 2 speed boosts, he still gets speed boost to help him get up into a good speed. So like this card is a great build as well. You can't go wrong with any of the 6 in my opinion. What a Tuesday, guys. Great content. Thumbs up to EA. Thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. And wow. Get after it, guys. Enjoy everything I see here, because everything I've seen here I loved. There wasn't one thing that you could knock out of this Tuesday content. Great job. Thank you guys for watching. Until next time, ciao, ciao.